One of my mottos is criticize when necessary, but give credit where credit is due. No matter what, at the end of the day, I'm still a fan, but that's not going to stop me from giving an honest opinion. Now, with all of that being said, we move on to Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw tonight was a hot ass mess. This was seriously the worst episode of Raw I've seen, and I don't know how. Actually, I do know how long. I got two words for you: grilled chicken. And my vintage viewers, y'all know exactly what the hell I'm talking about when I say those words. It had a couple of nice moments, literally a couple. Orton being bagged by Cody Rhodes, and also Awesome Truth, their return, and them getting beat down at the end of the show. But besides that, it was dead on arrival for me. Triple H came out and he was talking about how he would wrestle a broom if need be. Well, in hindsight, that may have been the better option as opposed to what the hell we actually did get. So then we get Cena, Punk, Sheamus coming out expressing their loyalty to Monday Night Raw. That was all good. Sans Cena mentioning that shakedown artist, that career con artist, Eric Bischoff. And by the way, if you're watching, I'm still waiting on that call, punk ass. You know the number. You got it a million times. I'm pretty sure you do. Anyway, I digress. From that, I was really looking forward to Raw and how the show would proceed with only 3 superstars, no refs or announcers. So then we get Cena versus Sheamus on the spot, Triple H as the referee, and CM Punk on commentary. Then we go to commercial and come back, and we get the return of Vince McMahon. Now, if you listen to Pro Wrestling Talk Radio, which you can catch live Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on blogtalkradio.com/PWTR, or download anytime on iTunes for free, link down in the description box, you would have known that I called the return of Vince McMahon weeks ago, but even with my proficient psychic powers, I did not envision how bad this would all suck. It was great to see Vince, always is, but I can't help shake the feeling that this all came off a little flat. So he comes out and announces that the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations, John, I sound like I have Laurinaitis, is the interim GM. Triple H is removed from power, and the first 30 minutes of the show basically deemed instantly irrelevant. So after all of this talk about occupying Raw, protests, and solidarity rallies, this is how you ended? And if I'm not mistaken, we did not get one shot whatsoever of anybody protesting at all. A week of build-up over cyberspace, and this is the payoff? Are you fucking serious? Really? I know, like, the on-screen talent, they walked off last week, but hell, did the creative team walk off too, or did they consciously come up with this shit? Enough ranting for now. It was great to see Miz and R-Truth come back and get rehired. The beatdown they got from Triple H and Punk at the end of the show was one of very few highlights of the show. For me, it's great to see how high their stock has risen in WWE since becoming partners. The key is keeping that heat and momentum with them, and if current events are any indication as to whether that will happen, it won't. WWE is going to find some way to fuck it up, but I'll enjoy it as long as it lasts, even though I know disappointment is inevitable. One thing about me is that I hate being overly negative, but being a fake ass and jumping on camera and smiling and acting like everything is okay, I'd hate that even more. I'm a fan, and I'd love to be excited about everything and love everything that's going on, so I can get on camera and chat with you guys about everything that's happening, and it can be all hunky-dory, but reality is, it's not gonna be like that all of the time. You know, you win some and you lose some, and tonight Monday Night Raw gets a big fat L. Is that? Yeah, I think that's right. And I absolutely can't be the only person who saw that tonight. Well, actually, I know I wasn't the only person, because I was on JayDubShow.com chatting with a few peeps during Monday Night Raw, and we do this every Monday. We chat about Raw while it's in progress on the website, and there were some people, you know, actually a big group of people who were so frustrated with the show that they were getting up and going like, you know what, F this, in the middle of the damn show. Like, the quality was so bad for them, they just chose to stop watching in the middle of it before it was even over. And your response to the show brings us to a brand new segment, Tweet and Repeat. On Twitter, I asked for feedback on the show, and the general consensus was the show sucked. Best part was R-Truth and Miz and the ending. If you want your tweets featured on the show, make sure to follow me on Twitter at JayDubShow. Let's see, what else do we have here? Some marking out about CM Punk from CM Punk Mark 35. That never gets old. Shout out to you and also the rest of my PWTR co-hosts. And we got a couple of colorful replies. One from Facebook. This is some bullshit. It is going to be boring as hell again. Thank you. And we also got one from Twitter. This show is going to be as fun as playing Mr. Orgy in a pool full of bisexual lobsters. I'd like to thank you guys for all of your feedback, but the tweet of the week only goes to one person, and that one person is Kyle 7779311. And if you know what that reference is, you get an internet high five. But yeah, anyway, Kyle says, only 3 wrestlers and 1 ref. Damn, WWE must really be cutting back for Linda's campaign. Yeah, Linda ran for Senate last year, not only lost the election, but lost $50 million motherfucking dollars in the process. And her reaction to that, run for Senate again. No wonder we have pay-per-views 2 damn weeks apart. They gotta pay for that. That's it for now, but of course the conversation continues with the SideShow Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on JayDubShow.com, and also Pro Wrestling Talk Radio on blogtalkradio.com/PWTR Wednesdays at 6 p.m. or anytime on iTunes for free. Thanks for watching. I am JayDub. Peace out. And before all of the comments about my glasses, they are not real, people. No, I don't wear glasses. Well, actually, I did. When I was a kid, I had some big-ass glasses like this. But yeah, there are no lenses in these at all. You cannot write better shit than this.